Hey, yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. Always an honor, always a pleasure to actually kick it with the people. I want to say thank you to my brother Donnie Warzone for this honorable hoodie. I mean, I love the fit, you hear me? It makes sure it show my pegs and my muscles. I don't got no problem with Mills Island, you hear me? So I appreciate you, Donnie. Hey, at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure I carry the honor correctly for those who have that honor running through their veins. At the end of the day, y'all know I'm back in with the honorable Condor's Christmas. I have it in by the boatload. Listen, it's going right out. All you got to do is DM me. It's going right out. I still got it. I got it in by the boatload. Yeah, we run out quick, but at the end of the day, I make sure them packages get right to you. Check your DM right now for a tracking number. If you need the honorable Condors, guess what you got to do? Hit me in my DM and be Cash App and Apple Pay ready. Yo, I want to say this, man. I got to say this. Why you think that individual, that guy that you're checking out every day, got the brand new wheel, he works every day. You thought he was a drug dealer. But you don't like him for no apparent reason. The sister around the corner who ain't done nothing to you, you don't even like her. The older lady that's walking up the street, you don't even like the way she walk. What do you like? I mean, when it comes down to nature and human beings being created, we were created to like one another, like to love one another. But we got this animal instinct about each other where every time you turn around, it's a problem with this individual. You got to get individuals away from you that got problems with everybody. I used to be that individual. I didn't like nobody. It's like, who was that Prilzik? And it wasn't that I was jealous or had any type of enviness against anyone. You know what it was? Just being miserable. Being miserable. See, we got to start calling ourselves. I don't see none of the older guys really calling themselves out for the negative things that they have done in the past that created mindsets of other younger men to think like them. We can't move like that no more. We're in a time where everybody is at risk of dying. And if you're not preparing for death right now, then you're a loser. Because guess what? If you live in Philadelphia, I don't care if you live in Jersey like myself, at the end of the day, guess what? You're in a position where you can go outside and get killed. I don't care how nice it is. I don't care how beautiful or how, green the grass is. You can die. It don't have to be by a gun. It don't have to be by a stabbing. It don't have to be by no violence. It could be by a car accident. Just because your senses ain't on. We got to start putting ourselves in a position where we love one another, because all of us are putting ourselves in a position where we're losing. And I'm going to tell you how we lose. You think throwing bricks at the penitentiary, throwing your little pebbles or rocks at the jailhouse, the county, or whatever, is okay because you saying to yourself, you got to make ends meet. Well, guess what, you dumb Phil Zuck, you? You don't got to make ends meet. You know why? Allah has decreed and given everybody a allotted amount of money that they're going to make. All you got to do is take the slow, patient route. Take your time. Don't rush things, because rushing things is showing me that you're not okay with a law decree. And guess what? You can't handle being in a position where as though you're just paying your bills every month and being happy with that, man. And nobody should be happy just with being average. But guess what? King Earner is happy with being average, because average keeps me home from jail. Average keeps me smiling and speaking to the brother that I don't know from a can of paint who got respect and love for me, and that's not in the streets. And even if he is in the streets, my smile and my handshake may give him an understanding that you can go in a different direction. So many of us that are older, are trying to be younger. We are coming to these socials. We are acting up. I mean, we are acting an ill's ass. I have acted an ill's ass, but at the end of the day, I'm one of them individuals that learn from my lesson. You see, I don't have to act the ill's ass. If I got a disagreement with anybody, let's be men. Let's have a conversation. You know, at a time, conversations didn't come in a respectful manner like they're doing now. And guess what? I'm honored by that. So many individuals hate each other for no reason at all and don't even know one another. When do we pick up and begin to have some love in our hearts? When do we begin to pick up and have some type of happiness? You're not happy for what reason? Because someone else said this or they're doing that? Or because the way they move? I don't give a zuck. As long as I got my children in my life, as long as I'm happy, as long as I'm taking care of my responsibilities, everything is smooth. If those things disappear, that means that I'm doing something wrong when it comes down to a loss of panel with the island. Or I could be being tested. Are you willing to be tested? I'm okay with being tested. But a lot of individuals not okay with being tested because at the end of the day, they don't understand our Lord. You will be tested to see who you are. How much do you care? Are you attached just to the money? Are you attached just to the social media? Are you attached to serving the law and doing the right things and telling your children, hey, listen, that was right and that was wrong? So many people teaching their children the wrong thing to do. We got to figure out a different way. I got a video with the brother Uncle Ricky, and you would think we was talking about music and things of that nature. We talked about nothing but positivity. Nothing. We didn't speak about the current affairs of what's going on social media. We didn't speak negative about individuals. We spoke positive. And I have a challenge for the brothers in the world and the city. I see so much negative about a post. This brother done this, that brother that, this, that, and the third. If it's not a real Zap or a guy who's taking a vigilzy, let's get some understanding here. Let's try a day where we all shout and each other out and speaking positive. You know what I'm saying? Today I'm a shout out Leak Moss. I'm a shout out AR Ab. I'm a shout out Moolahs. I'm a shout out the brothers I know that mean me well, that do well by me. I'm a shout out Second Run at Fitness, Big Bro. You hear me? That's the name of his Instagram, C-Bus. I'm gonna make sure I do things that put people in a position that they can have understanding that I want to see you go further. I don't want to see you stand still. And if I can help you go further, I'm with that. Rebuilding the Village Foundation, you know, One Money Made Off. Of course, we want to make sure that those of honor have the honors of respecting one another and loving one another. And then maybe somebody else can share the same honor, man. Somebody can get online and say something positive about some brothers, because all I see online is a bunch of negative thoughts. And guess what? That's everybody else's business. My business is want to promote positivity. Yeah, it got to. I got a daughter that watched this. We not looking for nothing negative, man. We not looking for that, because at the end of the day, all the things from the past, everybody already know that is wrongdoings. When do we give everybody in the future the understanding of good doings? So today I just want to say much love and respect to everybody. You don't usually get this, King Earner. But guess what? Ramadan is coming up. And if I can't do nothing but spread some positivity or spread something good, I won't do nothing at all.